Nice size, nice finish, nice touch around the rim.
Raynaud steals it away. Showtime! Offers, and Kyle Smith and company pretty happy because of things like this. Cardinal up 3 early on.
They had to fight for this one, Roxy, but they earned it, and they needed to. They were down big early.
Darren Saron spots up for 3. Jalen Blakes moves in. Raynaud thought about the 3. Now down the lane.
Roxy, maybe his parents should come on a little more often. Pretty good defense by Gieler. Didn't give ground and just made him go over the top of him.
Raynaud. We win! 3 for 3 from deep. Do you speak English?
Well, yeah. Can you guard? I'd ask, can you guard him? There's nobody within any. And he's saying, look, you keep doing this. Here's, again, the zone look.
Raynaud. This would be a big 3, and he's got it! First time in his career with 30.
And the rebound grab by Jalen Blakes, who's doing everything early for the Cardinal. Maxime Raynaud gets behind the defense.
Well, Roxy, I really like when Maxime Raynaud rim runs. Point attempts, that's a lot. And so if you're Kyle Smith, you're probably...
So Grant, the redshirt freshman, getting some minutes. Is Maxime Raynaud the running hook?
Roxy, it's not rocket science, I don't think. He stepped it up. I mean, he's having a great first start of the year for himself.
Oh, beautiful backdoor look to Raynaud.
A wide open layup. So here's going to be a trap coming off of a picked up dribble. And there it is. Raynaud knows what to do.
Powers it down.
But here it is. Here's that pass. Great look by Agarwal down the floor. Utah Valley as little time as possible to come down and try to convert.
Blake's a lob for Maxime! And a very emphatic finish right here. Raynaud from Blake's.
Stojakovic rises, but blocked by Blakes. And Raynaud on the other end. What a sequence for the Cardinals. Lob inside to Cameron. Beautiful pass from Raynaud.
And a Cardinal a little bit short-handed in this game tonight. A couple of key guards out for Kyle Smith as a foul. The roll counted. Aiden Cameron, and 1 for the Cardinal.
Yeah, it's a great percentage for a 7-footer, period. End of story.
Stanford 9 for 17 outside the arc. And now the defensive play, Raynaud blocks the shot. Jalen Blakes pushes. Chisholm Akpara.
In pregame warm-ups. Here he is defending Raynaud, and Raynaud spins right to the cup for 2.
To a good start, and they have done exactly that. You see the great post feed.
Great 1-2 punch with their leading scorer, Maxime Raynaud. Shefflin, rejected by Raynaud. And wisely saved by Sellers.
Since they've been here.
And credit to the Pitt administrators for giving him the opportunity to get it going. Raynaud gets the roll. After 4 years, they could have said, okay, that's enough.
Forcing the defender to have to lay off, otherwise he'd be shooting a free throw with the and one.
You see his balanced numbers there. Only Cam Jones at Marquette.
Sellers, beautiful move. He got hit and count the hoop.
No, they've got to get it in and out of there.
Tells Gieler to get out of there. Only 5 on the clock. Raynaud's got to do something. He does, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, he does more than something, Dave. He scores it.
The Wahoos put together a full 40 minutes here today on the road. Nice backdoor cut, Young, and a terrific find from Raynaud. Cameron, they got Raynaud. 1v1, Maxime turns, count it! He yelled something in French. I didn't know exactly what it was, but it was something competitive. He's got a lot.
I challenge these guys to a game.
Once I get into my castle, then I don't know what to do, but Raynaud certainly does. You saw what he could do in the weight room.
More time when you want to be able to move when your pieces around the board. Well, Coach Smith does a nice job drawing this one. Well, that's where you got to go, right? Like they Stanford pulled away with Raynaud on the bench. You got to go back to Raynaud, play through him.
How about the high-low feed? The big guy finds the cutting Agarwal.
Bounce pass and unable to handle it is Lubin. Alley-oop to Raynaud! Oh my goodness, and he'll go to the line. How about the big fella? Oh my goodness!
And boy, and he just got into transition mode immediately.
Lays it off for Trimble, and they're going inside. Bang it down there. That's great defense.
Don't normally teach that jump hook fading away from the basket. You like to get your momentum going to the basket, but kids still found a way to get that one in the hole.
Great pass, and Agarwal lays it in. Stanford using its depth a little more than usual with the big lead. Backdoor, nice pass. Raynaud found Jalen Blakes.
But we're about to find out.
Watkins guarding Raynaud. Sellers backdoor lays it in.
Look at Bull Bowen out here hounding Blakes.
Yeah, he's long. Raynaud backdoor cut. Sellers has a new career high.
Stanford men's basketball returns to Maple to take on Syracuse this Wednesday.
Looking to get a bid.
The high lob inside, broken up by Raynaud. Another takeaway for Stanford. Already the 5th Syracuse turnover. Agarwal.
See it. The Cardinal can score a bucket here. Beautiful backdoor.
Isaiah Sellers finishes.
They're getting open looks against the zone. Coach Smith doesn't know what to do. They're carving him up man to man.
Nice cut, Isaiah Sellers to finish at the rim. All season, hit one in the first half. And is that considered a heat check?
Well,
that's right. No,
that's considered a heat check.
Yeah.
I already know.
Agarwal blitzed again. Raynaud down low. There's Young to the dunk. That time the pass worked. Well, very good ball rotation. The trap took place. Salas in the corner falls down. Akpara did not travel. Raynaud behind the back. Sellers, no. Raynaud puts it in with a foul. Andrew Luck.
O'Connell over Raynaud. Rebound Agarwal. Stanford can take the lead with a 3. They go down low. Raynaud. And on the last possession, he drove on Middlebrooks. This time, hanging in the Louvre. He's smelling blood. They're happening for Stanford.
Well, this is a different Raynaud in the second half. He's just being aggressive right here. Take it off. 7'1".
Sutton realized with 4 with 3. Had the right idea. Good defense, though, from Raynaud. Nice finish. Akpara. Couple of really physical drives to the rim.
Why hasn't that worked for me? That's all I've done my entire life. Duke on a 21-5 run. Raynaud's been very cold. Not this time as he sticks the triple.
You don't want to get to 20. Nice fake.
Raynaud going for the slam with both hands.
He shows a lot of potential. He really does. He shows a lot of potential.
And we talk about NBA guys. And you think about a guy like Maxime Raynaud with the ability.
ACC's all-time foul leader. That's something Jordan never did.
Off the inbound. Maxime Raynaud breaks the seal for the Cardinal. You take this for Cal.
Well, when you're struggling to score, what do? You
And he has the daunting task of trying to handle Maxime Raynaud on this end. Raynaud out of the shot fake. Pitches to the corner. Sellers splashes the 3. Agarwal, high lob, low post. With 3 to shoot. Agarwal, dagger.
And there's a reason why you keep going to him. If he's making shots, go back to him.
Raynaud is doubled again. Another open 3. And another three-pointer. This one for Jalen Blakes. And he lost it with contact.
and then Gieler couldn't take it away from Campbell. Stojakovic blocked by Raynaud. He chased him down.
He took his time stepping into this one. Raynaud comes from behind, gets the block. Dressed as a tree, make fun of you. Yep.
23-22, the Louisville lead. Not for long. There's Raynaud's first three of the game.
As possible. You got to put him in everything you do. You get lost, Raynaud can take you to 25. He's going to.
And now he's back against Scott as Sellers dribbled right into him. Raynaud is fouled and scored 6.
All right, maybe that's why you do it.
Raynaud trying to set another screen. Staring down the ferocious Scott. Rainbow 3! A skyscraper!
Ball shot from a skyscraper. I mean, this thing's ridiculous. And he does. He kind of has that Jokic release where it's back.
That wasn't